Matt-Trakker's gonna live the nation, and Spectrum's got such supervision. M.A.S.K is a mighty power that could save the day. M.A.S.K, no one knows what lies behind the mask charade. M.A.S.K, always riding out on Venom's trail. Comes to the laser rays, fire away.
Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. I hope that you and your family are being as safe and healthy as you can be. I know it's very strange times we're still living in. I know a lot of us thought that this would be over by now, but it's not, and just stick with it the best you can. Try to follow the protocols that are put in place. I know it's hard to do, but I'd really like to be able to hug my parents and have them hold their grandson, but can't until we get this thing going the way it needs to go. So just stay safe, be healthy, the best you can. You might notice behind me there's a little bit of a different change here. I'll be going over that in a separate video, so look out for that. But today's video is a little bit different. I wasn't going to shoot any more videos until I got done all of what I was going to do in this room, but I saw this posted and I wanted to get something out to help the best we can. For those of you who don't know, there's a GoFundMe page out there right now for McKane, who was Miles Mayhem, among many other voices. It was posted by his wife, Sharon Noble, who voiced Gloria Baker, Vanessa Warfield, pretty much every female character on the show. So yeah, they're married in real life, Vanessa and Miles Mayhem. Or if you want to look at it a different way, Alex and Gloria. I don't know. He's got some medical issues that have come up, and they're asking for donations if you have the ability to do so. I'm going to read over what Sharon has posted in a minute. But when I first read it, and everybody's going to have some sort of story like this, where something happens and it really affects you in a certain way. A couple of years ago, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer on Christmas. We found out. And she's still with us today. She's too much of a pain in the butt to let that slow her down. Minor complications from the chemotherapy, but all in all, not too bad. It's a good amount of recovery, but she was able to get through it. And again, it's going to be that kind of story almost everywhere. But what I want to do is read what Sharon posted, and hopefully, again, you can help. I'll have the link in the description as well. I'm just going to share the screen here real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, created 2 days ago. My husband, Brendan McKane, who originally voiced characters Miles Mayhem, Alex Sector, Floyd Malloy, Jacques LaFleur, and Nevada Rushmore on the M.A.S.K cartoon series in 1985, has been diagnosed with mesothelioma. I think that's how it's pronounced. A type of lung cancer that is caused by being exposed to asbestos when he was 18 years old. This happens a lot more than people think. It wasn't known. That's just part of that, that time period. Looking for adventure. He went to sea and worked on a tramp steamer going around the world. He worked in a boiler room where he came in contact with asbestos every day, but at that time, no one knew it caused lung cancer. He's now being treated with surgery chemotherapy and radiation at the UCLA Lung Center. Yep. Sorry. It's hard for me to talk about this stuff. The UCLA Lung Cancer Center in Santa Monica, California, where his medical bill was already over $102,000. We have Medicare health insurance, and it's paying its share, but it doesn't cover everything, and our Social Security checks are not enough to fill in the gaps. He can't work anymore, and I am a sole caregiver. A home care nurse comes 3 times a week to drain liquid out of his lung so he can breathe better, and I'm learning how to do it myself. He still very much enjoys hearing from the fans from the old days, hoping that they tell stories to their children or maybe show the YouTube videos to their children to keep the series alive. For whatever it's worth, I'll definitely do that. No worries on that front. We're still friends with the other actors from the series, and we have very happy memories of those days when we were young and working at the job we loved so much. I say we because I am Sharon Noble, and I voiced all the women, all the children except for Scott, and all the animals. I set our goal at 5,000, but whatever you choose will be very welcome. The doctors tell us they expect the surgery will be 2 weeks in the hospital and 2 to 3 months of recovery time at home. The M.A.S.K community, it's very strong. We have a really great group of people in it. And I always felt like, the cast was a extended family, but ones I actually wanted to see, instead of those weird aunt and uncles, right? It's hard. It's hard to quantify these types of things because you didn't know them. They don't know you. But there's a connection, there's a bond. And neither side owes anybody anything. But I think we can help. Hopefully we can. My wife and I will be donating. And I said, I hope you can too. If not, share it around at least to help spread the word. That's why I wanted to make this video. And if you're watching the video, post a comment on some of your memories of those characters. I'm sure Brendan will read it at some point and help uplift them a little bit. I know that when my mom was not feeling well, talking was the best thing for her. And to hear from you about what the series meant to you, about how hopefully you didn't try to, model your life after Miles Mayhem, but, let them know if you can. I'm sure it would mean a lot to them. I hope the best for both of you. And I've already sent you a message, but if there's anything I can do to help, I don't know what that would be, but please let me know. With that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe to help keep M.A.S.K alive. And this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I'll talk to you later.
Spectrum's got